Good morning, David Cotterill with Downers Grove CPR. I just want to come on here and give you a couple tips on our end on how we provide the videos to our customers. We at our facility already have everything all set up, but when we're going to a customer, sometimes they don't have the AV equipment that we need, so we always bring everything with us. We've got a projector here. I've got another bag that has my computer speakers in it, a stand, and an extension cord. But everything you see here goes into this black bag so that we have this equipment to be able to provide those videos. When you're playing the videos, you need some kind of device to do so. Old-fashioned DVD player, those are still available. We personally use an iPad, and of course you could use your computer. But to put that video onto either your customer's video screen, your projector, we usually have to use an HDMI hookup. So on our iPads, we have this adapter, very simple adapter. It does have extra components here, but we have a power as well as our HDMI. Please make sure you have purchased one that's not just an HDMI adapter. You want to make sure that power is there, because when you're presenting for almost 6 hours for first aid and CPR, you want to make sure that that iPad doesn't die. So make sure you have that adapter that you can hook up power to. I'm going to use this DVD player for the rest of this presentation. We have an HDMI cable already hooked up to it. What we used to use was, and still use this, it's an HDMI splitter to an RCA connection. So you plug your HDMI cable in one end, and then you have your 3 cables on the other. We have a video and 2 audio. For video, it's as simple as connecting the yellow to the yellow on the splitter, and then the yellow onto the back of our projector. My projector in particular does not have an audio output. A lot of the newer ones have an audio output, so then you could just connect your HDMI cable straight into the projector and extract the sound to an external sound device. Mine does have a speaker, but if I were to hook HDMI straight up into my projector, the speaker is horrible. So I like to pull out the audio by using this RCA3 splitter. So now that we have the video going straight into our projector, we have visual, right? But we also need our sound. So we have this other cable here, red and white connections, and it goes into our adapter that we could then plug into the speakers. And now we have our sound coming out of those computer speakers. So this is one way that you could hook it all up. There is another way that we could hook it up, and that's going to be using the HDMI cable and extracting the audio in a different way. I wound up having to do this because I had a customer who had an HDMI hookup, but the audio was not able to play through their system. So I had to get this, which takes our HDMI that you plug straight into here, and then your other HDMI cable will come on the outside, and now you can plug that straight into your projector. And then there's this 3.5 millimeter jack that your speakers can then plug into. So now we have HDMI from our device all the way to our projector, but we've extracted the sound using this device. One big reason why I like this is because a lot of the newer projectors do not have the RCA connections on the back. So we want to make sure that we are able to get the sound out of our video before it goes into the projector, because I, again, don't have that audio out. Just different ways to make sure that you are ready to present these videos to your customer. Make sure you arrive there early to check out and see if there's any problems. I would much rather arrive an hour early, be set up in a half hour, 45 minutes, and relax for the last 15 minutes or so that I am not in a rush when those students come in through the door. I hope this helps you out. It's helped us out quite a bit to have these adapters and set it up this way. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you and have an outstanding day.